Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be talking about effective team participation on tonight. I'm going to be covering active listening, um, effective personality types, and open-mindedness, okay? So, leading a team or company entails over-reliance on communication, which involves listening and speaking when appropriate. The speech, excuse me, should be filled with honesty, strength, and clarity, since strong leadership entails addressing the who, what, and the why concerns. As a leader, you want to address the who. The who addresses the individuals targeted by the communication as they are scattered along different communication networks. The styles of communication vary according to the individuals communicating, making the message frameworks to vary depending on the individuals. The what, as a leader, we got to address the what. The what addresses the ideas, information, and the instructions of the message. Competent leadership entails the identification of the audience's needs and what they would love to hear. This would entail offering of correct information, since the communication is either transactional or it's conversational. Okay, now I'm going to go on to my next PowerPoint slide. Now I'm going to be talking about active listening, which is receiving the message, interpreting the meaning, and then we're going to check for clarity. Okay, so basically when I say receive the message, that's the leader giving the message out to the team members, and then we have once the team member actually interprets what the message is, and then they may come back and check for clarity. They may ask for an example. They may ask you they may repeat what you had just said. So strengthening one's belief in themselves involves learning and and openness to the information. Okay, so we got to have honesty, would then become the baseline for admitting that one is not all-knowing. It helps in freeing individual thoughts, of being in full control of their thoughts. Experiencing new ideas and changes is the main benefit of open-mindedness, and strengths are made based on the realized mistakes and new approaches. It also helps in formulating confidence as there is learning about the world. So just like in communication, honesty is built and becomes the basis of new ideas. Now I'm looking at effective personality types and the open-mindedness that I just touched based on. You have different personality types, which is extroversion, an extrovert, which is someone who is extremely outgoing. You have agreeableness amongst the team members, which deals with how the team gets along. Then you have the consciousness, which is the goals. Everyone comes to the meeting of the minds. And then you have the emotional stability, which is team members that are calm, enthusiastic. They're self-confident. Not people who are Debbie Downers, who won't be able to share good ideas, which comes down to the open to experience, which is the creative side of the conversation. So the different diversities of self vary according to individuals as they form the basis of their personalities. Now, managing these personalities requires an understanding of the personality types of various individuals under one's jurisdiction. So building a relationship is then necessary to get those personalities that are uncomfortable being managed. Setting consideration for management requires a management bar to be set on competitive scales. Understanding what concerns an individual most becomes the basis of managing these personalities. However, the management process should not take the issues personally in addressing personality issues. Okay, now I'm going to go down to the last slide here, which is the communication is very important. Building and managing teams is very important, and the team members require a multi-dimensional approach, as it is a test of management skills as competencies. Competencies will then be assessed based on the levels of open-mindedness, communication skills,